This is Concept 2, Projectile Motion, Problem number 1. The problem states, a marble drop from a bridge strikes the water in 6 seconds. Calculate the speed with which it strikes the water and the height of the bridge. So I've already made a list of the variables that I know, which are time in 6 seconds and my vertical acceleration of negative 9.8 meters per second squared. And you could use 10 or negative 10, but I just chose to use 9.8, so it doesn't really matter. So to first solve for the speed with which the water strikes with, the speed which it strikes the water, we are going to use the formula VF equals AT plus VI, because we know the acceleration and the time and the initial velocity. So our acceleration is negative 9.8 meters per second squared. Our time is 6 seconds, and our initial velocity is 0 meters per second. And it's 0 because the person is standing and they're just holding the marble, so it's not initially moving, so that's why it's 0. And when you solve that out, our final velocity turns out to be 58.8 meters per second. So there's our final velocity. And to calculate the height of the bridge, I'm going to use change in x equals 1/2 AT squared plus VIT. I'm going to use this formula because this is for vertical velocity, and that means our change in x is the vertical distance between the height of the marble, and then where it lands. So that's why you would use vertical. And so we know the acceleration, which is negative 9.8 meters per second squared. Our time of 6 seconds squared plus initial velocity of 0 meters per second and our time of 6 seconds. So since this is 0, it doesn't matter. And so then our change in x, when you solve this out, turns out to be 176.4 meters. There you go. There are our two answers.